What is up, ADG traders? This is Munya, and welcome back to my trading channel. Today, I'm gonna explain to you guys the new boom and crash swing trading strategy for 2023. This is the strategy that you are going to be using this much if you want to swing trade and make some profits with boom and crash. This is a strategy for both boom and crash that includes boom 300, boom 500, boom 1000, crash 300, crash 500, and crash 1000. And we're going to be using this strategy to catch at least 100 pips on each and every trade that you're going to enter, which means that we are able to grow all small accounts with this trading strategy. So make sure you get all the settings for this strategy within this video and get all the conditions that have to be met for you to trade with this scalp swing trading strategy today. Okay, so I'm gonna share with you guys how you go about using the strategy. It's very much simple, but you really have to wait for the perfect setups each and every time you try to trade with this strategy. Okay, it's very simple. You're going to follow about 2 steps on each and every entry that you're going to make, and you can use this to either trade against spikes or trade in scalping, that is going against spikes. Okay, so this is a 2-in-1 boom and crash swing trading strategy that's very easy to use, and I understand that you guys might want to swing trade at some point. So this is the strategy for you. I'm going to share with you guys the settings right now. What I will do is I'll remove all these indicators that I have right here, and I'll be left with this blank chart so that we can do the step-by-step process of installing this strategy, from getting the settings right to getting the conditions right, and also maybe we can get a chance to talk about the risk management that's involved when you want to use a strategy like this. So we'll try and use our 5-minute time frame to get the best entries. You can try the 15-minute time frame, but I always find it to be a little bit late. If I'm on the 15-minute time frame, I find myself a little bit late in the trade. I want to try and get it as early as possible, so that even if I experience some retracements, I won't be I won't panic. Okay, so I try to get in a trade as early as possible so that I will cover up on the retracements, and I'll also be able to close some partial profits. Okay, let's start by installing the indicator on our main chart. So I'm going to indicators, then we're going to choose on our trend indicators the moving average, and this moving average is going to have the following properties. We need it to have a period of 50, a shift of 0, a method of exponential, apply to close, and also want it to appear on all our time frames. And then the color or the style for this one is black. You can choose or pick any color of your choice, but for the sake of this video, I'll be referring to the colors that I chose myself. Okay, so click done. You should have that black moving exponential moving average running across your chart. Okay, the next indicator that I want to install is going to form our indicator window 1, and we're going to add the relative strength index, or the RSI as it is famously known. And this relative strength index is going to have the following properties. It's going to have a period of 1, apply to close, and we need these very important levels. We need level 90, level 10, level 50, level 80, and level 20. Okay, when you're done, you just click done. And then on the styling for this one, we also want it to have the color of our background, and I have a white background, so my style is white, as you can see. If you have a black background, you can also choose black or any other color that you have on the background. And then if you click done, you should have something like this at first, which is basically an RSI just showing levels and nothing else is inside. So we have our level 50, our level 80, 90, our level 20, 10, 0, and 100. Okay, now in our RSI, we will need to add our last indicator. So going back to indicators, indicators, we want to go to indicator window 1 this time, and we want to add our Ichimoku. Okay, we're going to add this Ichimoku, and it is going to have the following properties. The Tenkan Sen is going to be 3, the Kijun Sen is going to be 5, the span B is going to be 60, and make sure you have enabled your fill. Okay, turn on a fill, and then of course on all time frames, and the styling. Now the Tenkan Sen, the Kijun Sen, and the span should have the color of your background. So mine, you can see they are white because I have a white background. Only the up Kumo and the down Kumo should have color. Okay, so my up Kumo is going to be green, and my down Kumo is going to be red. And like I said again, please try and follow the colors that I'm using within this video, and you can later on customize once you understand this strategy. Okay, so if I click done, I'll have the full strategy fully installed, and all I'm left with now is understanding when to buy and when to sell. Okay, so if you haven't subscribed to this channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button and you turn on the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button, so that I will personally notify you when I post videos like this right here on this channel. I'll be posting a series of strategies and a series of tips and tricks on trading. So make sure you have the notification bell turned on. And if you also want to participate in our current promotion, whereby if you subscribe, like this video, and comment what you have learned in the video, I'll add you to my mentorship class for free that's running during the weekends. So you can be part of that for free by just doing those 3 simple steps. It's a promotion that we're currently running for the month of March, and if you're interested, you can just send me proof that you have done the subscription, the liking, and the commenting. You can send it on my WhatsApp number, and I'll add you to that class. It's as easy as that. And if you also want to have your account managed by a professional like me, you can also contact me and get the details. My WhatsApp number, you'll be able to get it from our Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box as well. Okay, so let's move on to the conditions for this strategy. How do you place a buy trade? How do you get the buy trade? How do you get the sell trade? You find out that this is actually a very simple strategy, because what I like it to call, what I usually call this strategy is called follow the cloud. You're just going to be following the cloud. It's simple as that. Follow the cloud. Okay, so if you have this strategy installed, remember to follow the cloud. Now, how do you follow the cloud? Simple. You are going to buy, or I'll start off with explaining the buy trade. You're going to buy when, number 1, you have the cloud in green. You need to have the cloud 10 green whilst you are under the level 50. Okay, so once you are under level 50 like this, you need to have the cloud to be green. Okay, once the cloud is green, you're going to go to your main chart, and you're going to look at this black line. And for the buy trade, or your buy entry, will be when your candlesticks cross to be above that black line, or that EMA 50. So once you have a candle close above that line, and you have your cloud 10 green and your level 50, then your buy trade is confirmed. And as you can see from here, it went all the way up. Let me look for another buy trade. Okay, right here with our cloud 10 green, which indicates a buy, and we also had candlesticks crossing above our EMA 50 and closing above. And as you can see, the price pushed all the way up. Okay, I want to show you that if you skip a step, or if you try and skip the process and just force entries here where the cloud turned green. But if you look, we didn't have price crossing our EMA 50 anyway close, right? Actually, it was doing the opposite of what we said for a buy trade. So this was not an entry. So always remember that have all conditions met, right? Don't rush into a trade before confirming all your conditions. So as you can see right here, same thing happened. Our cloud turned green here. Our price crossed above, and we had this nice sweep in a buy trade. Of course, the opposite is true if you want to sell. The opposite is true if you want to sell. I'll talk about the zoom level a little bit later on, but the opposite is true if you want to sell. You want to have a color change. You want to have the cloud to turn red. If you're looking for a sell, the cloud should turn red while it's above level 50. Okay, and of course this time our candlesticks have to cross to be below that black line that you see right there. And as you can see, we had our nice sell sweep. The zoom level that you can use is, I would prefer that you stick to the smallest zoom level. This one, stick to the smallest zoom level is the easiest, and as long as you can see your charts, you'll be good to go. Okay, this was just boom 500. Let's take on crash 500 because those are the two that I usually prefer to trade. And again, the same concept applies. Okay, the same concept applies. Now here's the interesting part. If you are closer to level 20 or below level 20, your trade is more valuable, right? That's a high probability trade, rather than if you are just here in the B2 but just below 50. But if you are at our extremes, whether you want to buy or sell, if you want to sell, of course, we would say you should be in your level 80 to 90 or anywhere above level 80. So right here, this was a very high probability trade because why? We had a color change from red to green, which indicates a buy. Secondly, we were under our level 20, okay, and then of course our candlesticks crossed our EMA 50 and closed above. Okay, so basically our candlestick crossed our EMA 50, and after proving that we are in a high probability trade because we had our cloud around level 20 to 10. Okay, the same thing happens for a sell. If you're actually closer to level 80, then that's an even better high probability trade. So always remember that you can also have high probability trades, and you can also have those ones that you just that just meet the conditions, but they're not that quality trades. So you can actually decide yourself what to do on your risk management once you have established that is this a high probability trade or this is not a high probability trade. Okay, you can then make that discernment on how long you're actually even going to hold that trade for. So with this strategy, you can see that you can even hold the trade for at least 15 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes in the trade, or even swing for a even longer period of time, right? So remember, we said this is a swing trading strategy, so you actually should be able to hold this trade for an hour or more, right? For an hour or more. And as you can see, these are the type of entries that you'll be getting, right? Can you see how the swing trade that you would have got? So if you trust the strategy, you can even hold for half a day, closer to a day, intraday trade. So you can actually do intraday trading on boom and crash just using this strategy only. Okay, we've been getting great results in our account management program, and if you want to learn more about it and see and know the conditions and the requirements for us to trade your account on your behalf, Feel free to contact me. Like I said, my number is in our Telegram channel. I'll leave the link in the description box below. It's completely free to join. It's a platform with over 8,000 traders in there, and I post various things on trading. So make sure you also check it out as well. Okay. Basic account management is whereby I trade your account on your behalf, and we split the profits only, not your capital, not your initial capital, just the profits that we make. So if you want to see some of our results, please feel free to check our Telegram channel. It's completely free. Just click the link, it will take you straight to our Telegram channel, and you can join for free. Okay, so I want you guys to practice this strategy on your demo accounts first before moving on to your real accounts, because trading is risky and you need to understand what you're doing before actually doing it. Until next time.